If you think eating authentic local food while traveling means blowing your budget, you're about to discover you're wrong. In Prague, you can get a three-course traditional Czech meal with beer for just $4.50. Not at some sketchy tourist trap, but at a family-run restaurant where locals eat every day. The truth is, you can eat incredible local cuisine for $5 a day in almost any city worldwide. Today, I'm counting down these budget food secrets that'll transform how you experience authentic flavors without emptying your wallet. This video is part of the How to Travel Cheap series. Check the playlist for the full guide. Let's jump right into the first game-changing strategy. At number 10, follow office crowds during lunch hours. These people know where to get filling, authentic meals for the least money because they eat out every single day. You'll discover this works perfectly in places like Bangkok, where tiny noodle shops packed with hard hats and business suits serve $1.50 pad thai that beats anything you'd pay $8 for in tourist areas. Construction workers especially can't afford overpriced food, so they've already done the research for you. Look for places with plastic stools, fluorescent lighting, and zero English signage. If there's a line of locals in work clothes at noon, you've found gold. Number 9 takes you to local markets in the morning for fresh ingredients at a fraction of restaurant prices. Hit these markets between 7 and 10 a.m. when vendors are eager to sell and prices are lowest. In Marrakesh, you can buy fresh bread, olives, cheese, and fruit for under $3 that would cost $15 at a tourist restaurant. Many markets also have small food stalls inside where vendors eat breakfast. These spots serve the most authentic local dishes because they're cooking for people who grew up eating this food. Plus, you can watch them prepare everything fresh right in front of you. As we continue our countdown, hit that subscribe button. I post a new video every week to help you explore more and spend less. Number 8 is looking for restaurants with handwritten menus in the local language only. This might seem intimidating, but it's your best indicator of authentic, affordable food. Tourist restaurants invest in fancy English menus and charge accordingly. Local spots scribble daily specials on paper because they're focused on food, not marketing. Don't worry about the language barrier. Point at what other people are eating, use translation apps, or simply say you want whatever's popular. Most local restaurant owners appreciate the effort and will guide you to their best dishes. Now let's talk street food safety, because eating cheap doesn't mean eating dangerously. Look for high turnover spots where food moves quickly and doesn't sit around. Watch the preparation methods. Trust vendors who cook everything fresh to order, rather than pre-made items sitting under heat lamps. In Vietnam, you can find incredible banh mi for 50 cents by following the turnover rule. Choose vendors with constant lines of locals who make each sandwich fresh and go through ingredients so fast that nothing has time to spoil. That vendor next door with empty tables and wilted vegetables? Hard pass. Your instincts matter here. If something looks, smells, or feels off, walk away. But don't let fear keep you from amazing experiences. Some of your best travel meals will come from street vendors who've been perfecting their recipes for decades. These location strategies work everywhere, but timing makes them even more powerful. Understanding when to eat can slash your costs while maximizing authenticity. Number 7 is eating your main meal at lunch when restaurants offer business specials. This hack alone can cut your food costs in half. In Barcelona, dinner paella costs $18, but the exact same dish at lunch runs just $8 as part of a menu del dia. Same kitchen, same ingredients, different time of day. Most countries have lunch specials designed for working people who need quality food fast and affordable. In Japan, even high-end restaurants offer lunch sets for $6 to $12 that would cost $40 at dinner. The portions are often identical, you just eat when locals eat instead of tourist dinner hours. Research local lunch times before you arrive. In Spain, lunch happens between 2 and 4 p.m. In Germany, it's 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Showing up at the right time means accessing these deals that disappear once business hours end. Number 6 takes you to bakeries and food stalls right before closing for discounted items. Vendors would rather sell at reduced prices than throw food away. You can score fresh pastries for 50 cents in Paris that cost $4 earlier in the day simply by timing your visit for 30 minutes before closing. This works especially well with bread, prepared salads, and hot food items that don't keep overnight. In Istanbul, you can find doner shops that offer half-price portions in the last hour before closing. The meat stays perfectly fresh, they just want to clear their spit before shutting down. Learn closing times for different types of food vendors. Bakeries often close mid-afternoon, street food vendors wrap up by early evening, and market stalls start discounting produce in the final 2 hours of operation. Number 5 is sharing large portions with travel companions or saving half for your next meal. Restaurant portions in many countries are massive, especially in the United States and Eastern Europe. That $7 schnitzel in Prague easily feeds 2 people, making it $3.50 per person for a filling meal. When traveling solo, ask for a container and save half for breakfast or lunch the next day. Most local restaurants will happily provide takeaway boxes, and you've just turned one meal purchase into 2. This works particularly well with rice dishes, pasta, and grilled meats that reheat well. Even street food portions can be surprisingly large. Those $2 empanadas in Buenos Aires? 3 of them make a complete meal, not a snack. Number 4 leverages food apps and local deal websites that tourists never discover. Every country has apps that locals use to find lunch specials, happy hour deals, and restaurant discounts. In South Korea, locals use apps like Yogiyo and Badal Minjok to find cheap delivery options and restaurant promotions. Download these apps before you travel and use translation features to navigate them. Even if you can't read everything, you can usually identify restaurants, prices, and deal indicators. In Thailand, the Grab Food app shows local restaurant promotions that can save you 30 to 50% on meals. Many cities also have websites listing daily lunch specials at different restaurants. These are typically in the local language and aimed at office workers, but they're gold mines for budget travelers who take the time to translate and explore. Don't forget about loyalty programs and first-time user discounts on these platforms. Many offer significant discounts for new accounts, giving you cheap meals for your first few days while you get oriented in a new city. Number 3 requires learning key food phrases in the local language to access off-menu cheaper options. Many restaurants have budget dishes they don't advertise to tourists but offer to locals who ask. Learning phrases like, "What's your cheapest meal?" or "Do you have a worker's lunch?" opens doors to hidden menu items. In Mexico, asking for comida corrida gets you the daily worker's meal that's not on the tourist menu. In India, requesting thali often gets you a complete meal with multiple dishes for the price of one tourist entree. These phrases signal that you know local dining culture, not just tourist expectations. Practice pronunciation before you travel. Restaurant workers appreciate the effort and are more likely to help you find authentic, affordable options when they see you're genuinely interested in local food culture, rather than just looking for the cheapest possible meal. Number 2 involves buying ingredients from local families or small vendors who cook from home. In many countries, families supplement income by selling home-cooked meals from their kitchens. These meals cost less than restaurant food and offer the most authentic flavors you'll find anywhere. Look for small signs in residential areas, ask at local markets, or inquire at hostels where budget travelers share information about home cooks. In Guatemala, you can find families selling traditional breakfast for $2 that includes fresh tortillas, eggs, beans, and coffee. Always be respectful when approaching home cooks. These are people's private residences and family businesses. Follow their rules about timing, payment, and behavior. The cultural exchange often becomes as valuable as the food itself. Number 1 takes advantage of religious and cultural food traditions, like free temple meals, community festivals, and cultural celebrations. Many temples, mosques, and religious centers serve free meals to visitors as part of their spiritual practice. Sikh temples worldwide offer free vegetarian meals to anyone, regardless of religion or background. Cultural festivals often feature free food samples, cooking demonstrations, and community meals. In India, religious festivals include massive community kitchens. In Italy, local sagras celebrate regional specialties with affordable tastings. These events offer incredible food experiences while connecting you with local traditions. Research cultural calendars before you travel. Knowing about harvest festivals, religious holidays, and community celebrations can lead to amazing free meals while providing authentic cultural experiences that most tourists completely miss. Always approach these situations with respect and cultural sensitivity. Follow local customs, dress appropriately, and understand the significance of what you're participating in beyond just free food. Eating like a local isn't just cheaper, It's a more authentic cultural experience that connects you with real daily life. Subscribe for more budget destinations and tips. I post a new video every week to help you explore more and spend less.